Dubai is a city of landmarks and diversity. Suffice to say, it's a modern-day wonder that's developed into a melting pot of cultures. From a humble port a few decades ago, the city has come a long way, emerging as the brightest business hub in the region. And the glitz and glamour enhance the dazzle of this dream destination.
Dubai is amazing. It's everything you can hope for and more. You can't even describe it when you're talking about it to people because it's just like insane. The things that they have here, what you can do, it's just, you have to see it to believe it, and you have to come here to Dubai to get the full experience.
The Ladies European Tour has been making its annual trip to Dubai since 2006. This time around it made history with the first ever professional day and night tournament, the Omega Dubai Moonlight Classic. The hosts were delighted to welcome an exciting field.
Night golf works in Dubai very well because the daytime temperatures in the middle of the summer are pretty hot, and obviously so the nighttime period in the summer is the best time to play golf, and it's very, very popular. We've done a few changes to the golf course over the last few months. We've installed new LED lights, which has made the whole experience of playing under lights at night much more positive, and the visibility is a big improvement.
56 professionals descended upon the Emirates golf course to showcase their skills. The best part, thanks to the Pro-Am format in the opening 2 rounds, was that the amateurs had a golden opportunity of rubbing shoulders with these highly skillful individuals.
You can't go on the football pitch when Barcelona are playing Liverpool last night in the Champions League. You are playing in a professional tournament. Your professional is actually playing. So that's a really unique experience. And playing over 2 days has been a really positive experience. Playing in day and night conditions, again, a real positive.
It's cooler, but yeah, again, I guess it gets a little bit harder on the putting, reading the lines, but on the rest, it's just, it's pretty similar. It's just nicer, I guess, conditions. I mean, the course is lit up really well, so yeah, no big difference. More trusting the shots, and then, I mean, it's well lit.
Furthermore, the staff at the Emirates Golf Club had left no stone unturned to provide a memorable outing for everyone. Months of hard work led to the staging of this high-profile event.
Floodlights do actually help us prepare also in the evenings, so it's a lot more intense with the longer days, especially with the tournament. But we've really enjoyed it, and we've really enjoyed showing what the Faudo is all about, because it is a fantastic golf course that not a lot of people know about or appreciate what it is.
American young professional and social media sensation Paige Spiranek graced the occasion with her presence as well. She started her international professional career at the Omega Dubai Ladies Masters in 2015 and was looking forward to witness what promised to be an absorbing week of golf.
When I first heard it was day to night, I was like, that's awesome. It's never been done before. This course is amazing, and I don't think people realize that you can have night golf and be on an awesome golf course. It's awesome for the players. It looks cool, and I'm excited to see everyone out here enjoying golf at day and night.
On the eve of the Omega Dubai Moonlight Classic, a get-together was arranged by Jebel Ali Resorts, the official hotel for the tournament, to set the ball rolling. Players and guests got an opportunity to warm to each other. The opening round saw scintillating golf on the Nick Faldo Design Championship course. The amateurs were relishing the opportunity of playing with the professionals. Spain's Nuria Iturios, who won the Lala Meriam Cup before coming here, shot a 5-under 67. Germany's Olivia Cowan cantered to 6 under for the day, courtesy of 7 birdies. But at the top of the pops was Leona Maguire. The Irish player was in a league of her own, shooting a 64. Have a look at this tee shot on the 8th. On day 2, as the competition gained momentum, Esther Henseleit shot a 6 under 66 to move into contention. Spain's Nuria Iturios further consolidated her position. Olivia Cowan had another impressive outing. Thailand's Kanya Lak had a bogeyless front 9. She got 3 under for the day's play and she climbed into the top 6. That's how it shaped up ahead of the final day at the Faldo. It's pretty tight at the summit. Germany's Henseleit and Spain's Iturios were tied at the top. 22-year-old Cowan was a shot behind. It could be anyone's game on Friday, as the final stretch looked to be a fiercely competitive contest. Joint overnight leader Nuria Iturios had this birdie putt on the first. She missed it and stayed at 9 under par. This was her tee shot at the second, par 3. Superb effort. She went on to birdie the hole and moved to 10 under par to take the outright lead. Here's the other overnight co-leader, Esther Henseleit, with a par putt at the second. Didn't drop, she dropped to 8 under par. Irish girl Leona Maguire, her third shot at the third. Superb up and down from her, a birdie, and she went to 6 under par. Caroline Lampert of Germany, her third shot at the par 3. She got a birdie as well on a long par 5. She went to 6 under too. Iturios at the third, an eagle putt for her. It didn't drop. That was close enough for her to get a birdie, and she moved into the lead by 3 shots. There's Maguire again. This was at the 5th, her third shot. An outstanding effort, setting up a birdie chance, and she moved to 7 under. Here's Iturios once more, this time at the 6th, her third shot at the par 4. Getting onto the green, but she ended up with a bogey, and her lead dropped to 2 shots. Here's Olivia Cowan, also at the 6th, a birdie putt. Consecutive birdies for her at 5 and 6, and so the lead for Iturios now down to 1. Caroline Lampert, a birdie putt at 7. Wonderfully holed. 7 is a tough tee shot, but she goes to 8 under par, Lampert. And here's the leaderboard. Iturios ahead, but just by 1. Just 2 shots separating 5 players. Here's Olivia Cowan at the 7th, her third shot at the par 4. This is the hole that Caroline Lampert birdied earlier. No chance of a birdie for Cowan now, though. She's in trouble. Iturios now, also at the 7th. This is her 5th shot. She's struggling as well. Her tee shot went in the water. Remember, she had a bogey on the 6th. So is her round in just a little bit of crisis. Here's Lampert for par at the 8th. That's just slid by on the left. So pressure's starting to tell on these players as we reach the business end of the tournament. Dropped shot. So it isn't just Iturios who's feeling the pressure, feeling the nerves at this stage. Cowan once again, her 4th shot at 7. The dog leg with water on the right. It's a nice chip shot, but she'll drop at least one shot here. So a bogey putt for Cowan on 7. And that slid by. So a double bogey for Olivia Cowan. Turios, this for double bogey. She gets it, but the Spaniard has dropped 3 shots in the last 2 holes. Problems for her. So this is how we stand as the final round takes shape, and no one seems to want to take the initiative at the moment. 1 shot separating 5 players, but no one is taking the bull by the horns and making a break. Leona Maguire, her younger sister Lisa, also on tour and playing in this tournament. This at 9, her 3rd shot, the par 4, one of the more straightforward holes on the course to end the outward half. Here's a Turios at 8, the par 3, looking to get her round back on track. It's an uphill par 3, this one. And that's nicely done. Just giving herself an opportunity for birdie. Maguire now with a par putt at 9. Nicely holed. She's the co-leader, Leona Maguire, out in 3 under par. That's impressive. Here's a Turios with her birdie putt at 8. And that's just slipped by. Nice pace. Not quite dead though, that one. Confidently holed after the dramas of the last couple of holes for the Spanish girl, but she's 1 over for today. Here's Olivia Cowan at the 8th. Her birdie putt is to tie the lead. And some way away, looking to get up at the top of the leaderboard alongside Maguire and a Turios, but that chance slips by. Holes out for par. Here's a Turios at 9, her 2nd shot into the par 4. That's terrific, isn't it? That really is a first-class shot. Here's Caroline Lampert, 5 under par at the 10th, her 3rd shot at the par 5. She bogeyed the 9th, remember, 37 on the front 9 with 3 birdies, 2 bogeys and a double bogey. A real up and down round for her. Turios now for birdie. Nicely done. Takes advantage of one of the more straightforward holes on the course to get her round back on an even keel. 9 under par now. Leona Maguire at the 10th, a birdie putt. This to tie the lead. It's just drifted away. No one seems to want to really take the initiative in the final round of this tournament. Lovely wide fairway to take advantage of on the 10th. Here's Lampert. Birdie putt for her. And she gets it. That's important. Just keeping her on the coattails of the leaders. Par today. 6 under par overall. So here's how things stand as the action really does hot up. Turios back to the top of the leaderboard courtesy of a birdie at 9 and 5 other players within 3 shots of the lead. Spaniard Nuria Turios at the 10th had this for an eagle putt. She wasn't able to hold it. She still got it close enough for a birdie and moved to 10 under par, back-to-back birdies for her. This was Leona Maguire at the 11th, her 3rd shot. And beautifully weighted, a birdie. She moved to 9 under par. Carly Booth of Scotland on the 15th. Had that for par. It didn't drop though. And she She slipped back to 5 under par and surely out of contention. Caroline Lampert at the 13th, the big par 5. That was a birdie putt, moving to 6 under par, and she was very much still in the frame. Olivia Cowan's tee shot at the 12th. What a cracking tee shot it was too, giving her the opportunity for birdie. She holed that and moved to 8 under par. This was a Turios at the same hole, a short par 3. She gave herself a chance of birdie as well. Had to be content in the end with par though, to stay at 9 under. Here was Esther Henselet, a monster putt from the fringe of the green at 12. Beautifully judged, fantastically holed, a birdie to take her to 6 under par. And things went from good to great for Henselet on the next hole. She drove the green, and that was an eagle putt, and so she picked up 3 shots in 2 holes, moving to 8 under par. Here's Carly Booth at the 16th, monster par 5, a birdie putt for her. She went to 6 under. All of a sudden, the players taking control of this final round. Caroline Hedwall of Sweden at the 16th, 597 yards off the back tee this hole. That was her second shot. She ended up with a birdie and moved to 7 under. And this was her then on the penultimate hole, the 17th, another birdie putt. Oh, and it just lipped out. She stayed at 7 under. She really needed that one to drop to keep herself very much in contention. This was a Turios at the 14th, her second shot. And after that wobble in the middle of her round, all of a sudden she was finding her range again. She ended up with a birdie and moved to 10 under. Olivia Cowan at 14. This was a birdie putt for her as well. Beautifully holed, moving to 9 under par at the par 4 and still very much in contention. It was Lampert at 16, an eagle putt for her and a tremendously holed effort from just off the green, moving her to 8 under and a late surge into contention. So this was how things stood as the tournament reached its climax, with Turios at the head of the leaderboard holding things together at just the right time, and Lampert coming into contention too. An eagle on 16 means she's absolutely flying. Here's Olivia Cowan, 9 under par, her third shot at the par 5 16th. This is the hole that Lampert eagled, and she's given a chance of birdie with that approach. Here's Leona Maguire at 17, the longest par 3 on the course. She needs a birdie. Players can opt for a long iron or a wood at this hole. And what a splendid tee shot that is. She's given herself every opportunity here. Turios now, the leader, at 16 for birdie. Lengthy putt. But she's left it short. A missed opportunity there to put some daylight between herself and the rest of the field. Henseleit now, an eagle putt at 16. Well, she's given herself a very straightforward opportunity for birdie there. Definitely not out of the equation, you would say. Nicely holed, 8 under par and still very much in contention. Cowan now for birdie. This to tie for the lead. And she's misread the line, frustrated. Remember, she birdied 12 and 14, but no birdie at 16. Maguire now for birdie at the penultimate hole after that excellent tee shot, but just drifts away, and so are her chances of winning the title. Remains at 8 under. Chance gone there. Here's Henseleit, deep green here at 17, 48 yards front to back. The aim is to land the ball pin high, and that's pretty much what Henseleit has done there. Tremendous tee shot, Iturios, the leader. And oh dear, I think she's found sand there. Here's Lampert at the last. Needs this birdie putt to retain a realistic winning chance, but it's slid by. So it looks as though it's all gone for her. Although that might change if Iturios can't get up and down here. Can she hold her nerve? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's absolutely breathtaking. That's what separates the top players from the others, the ability to get up and down. Henseleit with a birdie putt, and that's brilliant too. She turns the screw, just one behind now. Maguire, a birdie putt at the last. She needs this to drop, but she's not given it the opportunity. It's a disappointing effort. And she's still got some work to do for her part. Lampert, par putt for her at the last. And she gets it. Solid 3 days and nights of work for the German. Just lacked that bit of magic in this final round. 70 for her on the card. Here's Leona Maguire. Par putt for her at the last. Oh dear. 3 putting at the final hole. A disappointing end for Maguire. A really mixed tournament for her too, you have to say. Some brilliance, exemplified by her first round of 64, but also some struggles. Look at those last 2 rounds, and they've cost her dear, and she knows it. Here's Cowan. Second shot at the 18th. Needs to get this close. Bunkers on the left, water to the right. And that'll do. It's on the green. It's given her an opportunity for birdie. Henseleit second to 18. Oh yes, that's fantastic. That really is an outstanding golf shot. Iturios at the last, her second shot after that brilliant up and down at 17. That'll do for the leader. It's given her every opportunity to seal the deal. This then for Iturios to win the tournament. Will take it to 11 under par. Well, still work to do for her, and a nervous wait as well, because Cowan and Henseleit have opportunities to move to 10 under. Here's Cowan's birdie putt to potentially force a playoff. Oh, she's given it every opportunity, hasn't she? But oh, so frustrated. So near yet so far. Look at that, just the tiniest of tap-ins. She stays at 9 under. 1 under today, a 71, not quite enough. Frustration writ large there, all over Olivia Cowan's face. Here's Henseleit. This to go to 10 under. Oh, and it was tentative, wasn't it? It really was. Frustration for her too. A level par final round. It's a case of what might have been for Esther Henseleit. And so it means that Nuria Iturios has this to win. And she gets it. Relief all over her face. It's been a real up and down round. She wins it with a par in the end. 71 in the final round. And gets a little bit of a soaking for her trouble too. Back-to-back wins on the Ladies European Tour. And the Spanish star does it again. At the Faldo course of the Emirates Golf Club. Nuria Iturios, home by 1 shot. A crowded leaderboard, but in the end, the class of the Spaniard, despite a wobble in the middle of her round, just was enough. Congratulations then to Nuria Iturios, the winner of the inaugural Omega Dubai Moonlight Classic.
Well, I felt so good. I mean, it was a good tournament to win, and so happy to be here and to play day night. It was so cool.